everyone, this is Kristen with Chrissy's Crafts, and I'm here to show you this great little envelope. It's made using the enveloper, which is a tool that allows you to make both regular envelopes and embellishment envelopes. The embellishment envelopes are about 1/4 inch thick, so they're perfect for those homemade cards. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've already cut my cardstock. It's 8 1/4 inches by 8 1/4 inches. And this is the card that we're going to actually make the envelope for. And we're going to use this little plastic contraption called the enveloper. And it's so simple. All you do, because we want it to be an embellishment envelope, which is a little bit thicker, it's about 1/4 inch thick, we're going to cut it actually on 2 separate levels. So we're going to cut it on score lines D and F. So for each side, we're going to cut twice. So first on the lower level, we're just going to go ahead and score it D, move it up to the upper level, and score it back on D again, and then flip it over on the opposite side and do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and score it D, move it up a level, and score once again on D. I absolutely love this enveloper. Now we're going to go ahead and score on the line F. It just really makes these thicker envelopes that are perfect for not crushing all your hard work. I mean, after spending all of that time making a card, the last thing you want to do is put it in a standard envelope where it's going to get all smushed down. And this luckily avoids that. So, we're just about done scoring our card. That's how easy it is. Okay, so we're all done with the enveloper. We can go ahead and set that aside. Next, what we do is we're going to get out our scissors. Hopefully I didn't bump the camera too badly there. And we're just going to trim out some corners. So here we go. We're going to trim there and there. And we do this on all sides. And what we're doing is we're just cutting out the portion where the lines cross over one another, because that's the area we don't need. So it's really simple. It's really just 1, 2, 3. If you can see lines, then you can do this. And then you just fold on the scores. So you fold the first one, then fold up on the second one, fold the first one, and then fold the second one. And actually, a lot of times what I will do is I will actually take my score and rescore a second time once I have the lines in place. But that's just because I like nice, really tight, crisp little score lines. It's just personal preference. Okay. And then all you have to do is use your ATG gun. And and here's a little trick that I like to do, is I use my little Cricut ruler and my little bone folder, and I see the intersection mark where the two cross over each other, and I just do a little score line right there, and then I fold it over. And then that kind of gets it out of the way for me. And then you just go ahead and put your glue down. And make sure you have it squared up. Usually I fold that over first. Have glue on me, pardon me. So square it up as best you can. And then go ahead and just apply pressure, roll off any excess glue. Okay. And earlier what I went ahead and did is I cut out on my Cricut a little book plate using Fabulous Finds, and I cut it at 2 inches. And just as a reminder, when you're cutting something like this, because I do this all the time, I'm thinking one way but it's actually the other. It's measuring it by the height, so it's 2 inches high. And I'm actually, for decorative purposes, I'm just going to set these little eyelets in here. And my machine on my crocodile is already set up, so I'm just going to move that over and set that little eyelet. Now, it doesn't need the eyelets, I just like it for the finished product look. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and set that eyelet. And now I'll just put some glue on the back of this. And attach it to the front of my envelope. Now that's just a very simple, easy, coordinating envelope for my project that I worked on earlier. What's nice about it, again, you'll see it's 1/4 inch thick, so I can easily put my project inside the envelope. I have a place to write their name when I'm giving it to them when I see them. And it just slides right in, perfect size, perfect width for my little project. And usually what I'll do for holding it down is I'll just use a little sticky tab, and I'll put the sticky tab on and seal it that way. And it's the perfect envelope to finish off my project. Thank you so much. Just another tip from Chrissy's Crafts. Have a great evening.